Hi, friends. This is Pastor Harley Wheeler with the Broadway United Methodist Church. I want to share with you today from the book of Micah in chapter 2, verse 11. If you're reading through the Bible with us here at Broadway Church, then you will find that we're in the book of Micah right about now. And hopefully you're going to read through and get the prophet's message. You'll find that the prophet is, he's pretty critical. The first thing he does before he tells people of the promises of the Messiah, the work that God will be doing, God himself, to settle the brokenness of this world and heal you and I of the sickness of sin, he brings a lot of sin to light. And in this verse, he describes, he's a preacher. He would almost look at himself as a preacher and a prophet. He said, well, this would be the preacher for these people. It says, if a man should go about and utter wind and lies, saying, I will preach to you of wine and strong drink, he would be the preacher for this people. So if you were ever saying, I really want somebody to tell the folks, I want them to just put a zinger in there and tell people how they're going wrong. Well, Micah does that, and he does that in spades. But let's think about this. If someone would utter wind and lies, something just empty and false, he says this would suit these people. In fact, if they just said, let's be drunk and stupefied and not pay any attention at all, that would be the preacher for this people. And indeed, not the preacher they need, but the message that they want. There's not only the inward desire to pursue sin, but also almost we'd call the sin of sloth, a spiritual sloth. Sometimes we can't say that we care. If there was just no message from God, I'll get along best I can. If there was no standard to follow, I would be great with that. But if we consider we don't want that. We are made to live in the image of God, and in that living, there are rules and there are ways that we are supposed to be. And when we follow those ways, we become the truly human people we should be. So don't be that one, my friends, that just wants wind and lies. But listen for the living word of God. As Jesus says, hunger and thirst for righteousness. Be blessed.